What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and I'm bringing you the traversing series here on Lost Izalith. Now, this is right in the beginning here. There's a bunch of these, whatever you want to call them, lava Tyrannosaurus Rexes all over the damn place here. And you're going to want to take them out because one, well, you can try to avoid as many as possible, but once you kill them, they're gone. Like, if you die and respawn, these guys are gone for good once they're dead. Another thing you got to notice, too, is they will hit each other. So if you can pull 2 or 3 of them at a time and get them blocked in where they're sweeping and jumping, they hit each other and they'll kill each other. So it's always a good thing to try to do that as much as possible. But this little area is right off the bonfire. And you're going to want to come here to your right. There's a few other little Tyrannosaurus Rex things that I killed, and I'm killing a couple more here to clear out the path just a little bit better. Now, what you're going to want to do too is, if you have it, is use Iron Flesh. Iron Flesh makes it so much easier. Actually, it makes it so you don't take any damage from the lava while it's on. So you can Iron Flesh up, fight these guys. Once Iron Flesh runs out, just start taking off for the hills. Now you're going to come to this little podium here, and you're going to want to make your way up. I've been to this podium like 2 or 3 times now and gotten killed, gotten smashed by these guys. So I kind of hit all the other doors. But you're going to want to come around all this other side here, and you're going to find an invisible door, obviously marked by 18 different signs there on the ground from people. And bingo, you got your bonfire. This is pretty critical because now you don't have to deal with that half of the lava. You don't have to deal with that half of the dinosaurs. What you got to know, though, is there's going to be 2 or 3 dinosaurs right out in front of that door. And like I said, you can pull a couple of them, get them come in, kill each other, and clear it out a little bit, which I've done here. And now you see me running. I come out the doorway, I run straight ahead. There's going to be that guy to that left. I try to avoid him my hardest, and I don't think I ever made it without him getting hit, without him hitting me. So be expecting at least getting hit. If he stomps on you, he's almost one-shot me a couple times, so it was kind of scary. And then you have that lava draining you down, so get ready to suck a potion when you get up there. But once you get to this little branch here, you're going to be out of the way of all the little creeps, all the dinosaurs, and not have to worry about them things anymore because they're annoying. They can be easy to kill, and then all of a sudden you'll just run in and get stomped by one. It's one of those things. Right down the branch, you're going to come into a bunch of these guys. Now, you fought them on the way to the demon, you fought a couple here, and you fought a couple there, but now they're all over the place. You'll see I got 3 at a time. They're really easy to like avoid and not get hit by. Matter of fact, you can most likely you can run through this area. This is one of the first times I came through, so I was going real slow. I didn't know what to expect at all. So I'm just killing them 1 by 1, or 3 by 1, or 4 by 1, whatever I can get up. I wish they hit each other. That would even be great. But you're gonna keep going and fight about, I don't know, 10 or 12 of these things, and you're going to get up to a flight of stairs here in a second and find this weird little creature, which we'll get into in a second. So just be wary because you can hear them. You can't really see a lot of these guys, but you can hear them when they start to move, they crumble. But when you get through them, you're going to come up to this thing. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what was going on, and this thing doesn't disappear once you kill it. It respawns, it comes back. So that's the thing you got to be wary about. But it's got a couple of attacks. It's got this spit attack, and if it hits you with that spit attack, it like destroys your armor and equipment. So then you're going to have to either have a spare set of equipment or go back to the bonfire and repair it all, because otherwise you're going to go into a boss naked. And that right there is the spit attack. Be very careful about that. They do not get hit by that thing at all costs. So, but again, the thing moves really slow, so you can get around its back really easy. That was the first time I fight it, so I really wasn't sure what to expect. But the second and third or fourth or fifth, 45th run that I made through here due to dying to the bed of chaos, I got hit a couple times by the spit on accident, and you'll have that. And then right through here, you're going to come up to a mage. Now this mage, you have to be real careful. Either run directly at it and smash it with a running 2-handed grab and knock him back, stop his casting at all costs, or back up and get away from him. Because once there's a high possibility that he'll do a one-shot. I mean, he one-shot me with his chaos AoE thing or whatever. And you see here I get invaded halfway through pulling this guy. This was, had to be, I hope it was an NPC, because this was pretty bad on that part of the demon or whatever. So I'm not exactly sure what was going on. It could have been a guy. I don't know. I hope not, because he was really bad. I didn't know what to expect. This was actually the first time I got invaded, being a human, and then I got invaded one more time in the Duke's Archives by another guy that was. I think that though the Duke's Archives was definitely a PC player, because he was all decked out with Dragon Tooth and all sorts of crap. But I took him out, and he only had like 4,000 souls on him. The cheap son of a gun. But as you can see, I got most of his souls. That was 26,000 souls for getting invaded. That wasn't bad at all. But this mage actually killed me 3 times. All 3 times he one-shot me. So here I'm trying to be real careful, trying to keep him at bay. And I think here he gets off his AoE. I'm not exactly sure, but he's an agile little sucker too. And I just decide to run around the corner and hope I don't get hit by anything, because at this point I was like, this guy has got to go down some way or another. It's like a mini boss. It was awful. But you can see he's using Chaos Whip. And luckily, my big old axe, it's, you know, kind of staggers the guys. But as you can see how much damage that took off just from one little hit. But if you go down to the right, there's, well, and then you get the Izalith Catalyst too for all you spellcasters, if you guys want anything, and then use your Chaos Fireballs. But if you go down to the right there, there's a couple pieces of loot. Nothing too spectacular. A couple souls that you can pick up, like the brave souls of a hero or whatever it is. But you're gonna first and foremost, before you go to the bed of chaos and have to go do the whole run through Izalith again, you're gonna want to come over here and destroy this little guy. Now you can see their aggro range isn't huge. They are just kind of like slugs. You can almost get up right close to him and shoot a fireball at him without even aggroing him, but then he does get aggro. But you can see he comes up and he's, yeah, almost get hit by that spit like a fool trying to throw a fireball. But as you can see, they're really slow. They don't take much stamina off at all if you try to block them. So like I said, you can just get on the side of him. He'll spin around forever trying to look at you with his octopus head or whatever. I'm telling you, these guys must have been on some serious drugs developing parts of this game. But you're going to want to get this chest, even if you're not a spellcaster, just for future use. Possible you get the Chaos Fire Whip. I don't think I have enough intelligence, or I don't have enough or the right catalyst or something to use it. I'm not exactly sure, but I couldn't use it, and I really didn't check into it too much. So you're going to want to get that, and then just right back up at the intersection. I'm checking for invisible walls there, but just back up here at the intersection, you're going to want to take a right, and you're going right into the chaos or the bed of chaos fight. You're going to slide down a hill, and boom, you're in it. But every time you die, you have to make that run again. So that's how you get through the Izalith in the utmost quickest manner and easiest manner. So as always, guys, I hope this helps you out. Keep your heads up. Peace.